morning, world.
You, wake up. We're ready for school.
Hey, I'm already awake.
Well, school time.
For the last time, I don't need to go to school.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't need to.
You live with me now, and you need to go to school with me.
I'm too traumatized, bro.
By what?
You don't remember?
No.
Ah, what a lovely start to my day.
What you doing?
Drinking milk?
At school?
Yeah, so?
That's not okie dokie.
Okay, I'll stop.
Why is bro in the nerd class when he drinks some milk at school?
Please, can I help you with your project?
You can't work on my project with me. You suck.
Aw, man.
I need you to leave me alone right now.
Please.
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
No.
Wait a minute, is this English?
What?
Is this class that we're having right now English?
Yes. Why?
Shit, I'll bring my math books here. I gotta go.
Okay, don't forget your science books. Loser.
Oh man, why does English have to be so confusing?
Because you talk to yourself.
Call me again.
You aren't speaking to yourself, then who are you speaking to?
Your mom. Anyways.
Stop talking about my mother.
No, I just like talking about people's mothers because it's funny.
Why? Why me, bro?
I don't really feel the need to do my work, so I'm kinda busy.
Busy on what?
A thing called your mother.
Come back here.
This is why you never stop planning an escape, even if you're not being recorded.
What?
See you in detention. Alrighty, time to work on things.
This bro was drinking milk in the morning.
Imagine.
Okay, you guys can leave, please.
Milk?
Let's just go.
That's so funny. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. It's so funny. Milk? No way. That's like the white stuff. That means you're gay.
Alrighty, back to work. Yo, you seem awfully new at school. Like, wanna take a stroll and talk movie chat shit? No, I've been here since 2023. Nah, money type stuff. What type? AUD? No, starting a movie and making money. As in business? Oh, you'd say that. It's kinda like one. Depends on the project though. Are you involved in one? Like, right now? You could say, in the future. Sounds cool. Now can you leave? I'm working on a video. Now, what's this bullcrap about? Some funny thing.
wow.
I can help you with it. Well, can I get your name? My name's Zach. Yours? Curtis. Business partners now? Sure, we can be if you want. So, you got anyone else who helps you? I got a few people that can help.
No.
No, wait. Shouldn't you be in detention?
So, you found someone yet? Uh-huh. Wait, what? Maybe? Did you? No, I forgot. How? I thought you had people that were willing to help. Apprentices always suck. When you ask, they fail. Maybe we should ask the other classes or grades? Splendid idea. Yo, what are we gonna be on about? Yo, we need some inspo and don't forget about the cast, okay? Alright, but where in the hell are we gonna go to set up the movie? There is a school theater here, right? Ah, I see. We can always make our own theater if you want. I mean, it'll take some time to build one. We can add in whatever you want. Just trust me on this. We can make it big on television. Son of a bitch, I'm in. Yo, Zach. Magario and Charlie don't think you're real. That's bullcrap. You know I'm here, and you know better. I know I'm always right. I don't need to be reminded. As I was saying, they don't know how you are more intelligent than them. It's impossible to tell though. One day, I couldn't be happier. Then the next, I feel like I'm smaller than an ant. Bro, our business will make you bigger than an elephant. You're just gonna start to last. That's it. Dude, won't this earn us some cash? We need to start now. Agreed. Let's go to the theater. Yo, Magario, have you heard of the work that me and Zach are doing?
Where's bro's milk?
I don't have it today. Sorry.
Oh, funny. Also, who's that Zach guy? You mentioned him before.
Oh, you don't know him? Isn't he in our class?
No?
Yo, sorry I'm late, guys. What's going on?
No, just Curtis bragging about working with an imaginary friend.
Oh, no, he isn't an imaginary friend. You're just weird, alright?
I mean, if he is real, you can just show him to us, right? After all, they do say you can never know if a human has intestines until you open them up.
Hey, Charlie, look at this geezer over here.
Hey, Zach, how much sleep do we get? Probably 0. Speaking of which, what's the movie about again? Man, how much icebox did you have last night? No way. the ice blocks. Like what?
Yeah, is he okay?
No. Or maybe he is. Doesn't he always poke himself?
Yeah, but I don't know about this time. Maybe we should go and ask him.
Ooh, I have a better idea. How about you go ahead and ask him while I sit back and watch?
It's a big, fine, I'll do it, but you take the blame moment.
No way. And then I told the creeps to frick off. I think she stayed there a while longer.
Curtis, what do you want about?
Your mom. Go away, please. Anyways, Suzak, how's she been the past few weeks? She's been fine, although something tells me things will go haywire soon. How are the flies planned out? I did some nanotech.
Hey.
Also, did you know that Megario was behind us?
Alright, cut. Man, what's up with this Zach guy, Curtis? What's he on about?
Zach, can you tell?
Tell me what's up with him. You don't know, do you? Do you know his surname at all?
Perry.
Where is he?
He's underground.
What?
Yes, he had a shovel, dug under, and told me to fill in the hole for him.
Would this be a metaphor by any chance?
Ah man, I'm like stupid.
Good point. Meet me here exactly tomorrow. We're gonna have a chat. Yeah, who is this Zach dude?
He's there to help me make something I wanted to make for ages.
So he's there to help you, but you don't care about it. You've asked several people several times to help someone in your head?
Yeah, no. He's not in my head, but in someone else's.
Okay, so who then? And why are you able to see him?
He can still be seen by all. He said that if you're in need, he will come and help you.
That's strange, so he isn't real?
He kinda is, though.
I'm gonna get on with my day, because I gotta write this down.
Wait, why? How could someone be so stupid? I know, people can be so irritating. No. You need to begin this shit. It's been a whole week since we started planning in the very theater we're in right now. Well, if you didn't suck, maybe we could get things done without people questioning your existence. Tell me that you and your friends will accept me. They are my friends. But they talk to you, but not me. Like, why? Point to anything that can convince them that you're real. Okay, even if I wasn't real, how are you convinced to do such an easy task? Promise you won't leave me once you're done? How will you have a long-term effect on me? Because you haven't woken up. What? Tell me. What are you on about? Only until we're done. The show must keep spinning. Okay, it's my idea though.
Yo, Megario, I heard a special broadcast is about to start. You should probably turn on the TV so we can check it out.
What could it be? Do you already know?
Nah, it's probably just a tutorial on how to stop burning down orphanages. You know what? Just stop the TV and we'll check it out.
Alright, I'm gonna check the TV on then.
Hello everyone! This show demonstrates how much we want to make movies great again, and how by you, my showrunners with great pay will take care of the play. After seeing the flyers given to you in the mail, you have already activated sensors in the flyers' digital coding, able to recognize your eye pupils, which release flying nanobionic cells stored in a tiny pocket in the paper. They are then able to get into your brain through your eyes. They will then scan the parts of your brain that make up most of your existence, detail thoughts, and emotion traits into a virtual reality center that is able to power your thoughts and mind for centuries. Don't worry, your real body will be taken to the hospitality center that we rented to take care of you while in a coma. This is the act of a more expensive VR mind upload to an area powered by modern day sunlight and computers to run your system that are each smaller than your lungs. How do we do it? We copy the DNA structuring that is located in your brain naturally and paste it into a digitally compatible resource, which is unnatural DNA, kinda like artificial cells that can be used to turn your mind into your very own digital self. Literally. After all, you are powered by a computer, which overrides the cells in your real body with such complex reasoning, which causes your brain to shut down until you are disconnected from the VR PC. This process is not uncomfortable and quite easy and quick. It doesn't hurt unless of severe mental issues, which the cells will detect and ignore you. By the first week transition, you have already gotten used to the realm, and you are able to help me and my friend Curtis make our own movie. Pretty cool, huh?
This is bullshit. I'm gonna go find him.
Why would his friend do that?
Isn't it obvious?
What?
He wants money. That's why he helped. But why does he want so much money over questioning what exists or not?
So, should we all look at the flyer?
We should not look at the flyer. Are you mad? That thing can take us in for centuries.
Nah, I think it'd be cool if we were their first prototypes.
Man, stay home.
Oh, jeez. Can't believe the year went by so quickly.
Yeah, year 9 already. How were the holidays? Did the Japan trip go well?
Go, your turn to tell us about yourself and your friends.
Hi, I'm Megario. My nickname's Justin. I don't know why it's that far away from my normal name, but I try not to complain. I like to make videos and talk to my friends during recess, but Charlie and even my man's boss don't know who our dearest friend Curtis is, so if you know anything, please help us.
Well, Megario, this isn't a kids helpline center. Please sit down. Why don't we have Charlie up next?
Hi, I'm Charlie, and I'm good friends with Megario and Curtis. Like Megario was trying to say before, we are serious about this. We are getting truly concerned about our friend's safety. It has been weeks since he left, and he's still on the roll. We need your help.
You two are going to be in big trouble if you keep lying, so see me after class. I'll stop talking or you'll stay back with them.
Well, this sucks.
Can't believe we got into trouble for trying to help save his life.
So who was this Curtis dude you two are on about?
He did the funny and left.
What he's trying to say is that he was in the middle of testing the big thing he and his boss were working on. The hospitality center was then abandoned and wasn't able to be accessed without authorized roles. We know he would have escaped, but we just don't know where to.
Alright, just leave, stay out of trouble, and maybe do some work.
Okay, well, remember that.
Alrighty, the air is now fully intoxicated and no one is allowed in. Those needles came in handy, didn't they? Yeah, never knew that heroin could make you invincible to uranium oxide. It's not just heroin, it's also a mixture of my nanotech. It helps stop the pain. Well, the blue skin looks nice, but why are we going this far? Because we need to make this film look nice. Didn't you realize that we don't have any subjects for our show? Yeah, but can't we just duo it? A good movie has more than 2 characters. Do you think I know how to make a movie? I'm like 14. Some actors are kids. If they can do it, so can you. Fine, let's just get this over with. Okay, putting in the DNA clones right now. I'm ready. 5, 4. Alright, Curtis. You're 1 in a billion. Just relax and you'll be fine. 2. This is gonna be great. A revolution never seen before. 1. There's no stopping. Hello? What happened? I don't know. Ah! What? I'm awake. Wait. I'm in the thingy realm. Thingy. No, I'm here to help you help my real self craft a masterpiece. Yeah, I know. You kinda told me. Well, you are here for one reason and one reason only. Follow my instructions and you will get paid. You are concerned your real body has been taken to our cloning system at the bottom corner of the facility. Okay, so what's the story about? A facility made to translate the entirety of the human race into a mechanical DNA-type digital robots. Right, so that'll take way too long for me to make. What are we doing right now? We wait. Why? Because the population of the realm is only 1. So then how am I gonna get people to join if I'm stuck here? Remember, this is a game / movie making software transmuted into a realm accessible to people who read a flyer. Those are now out of stock, and no one will come here. We can still advertise. Alright, do you have one backed up? You're like 5 steps behind. Introducing a new age in creation. I am here to create a new way in making high quality, action-packed, amazing projects made by you and I. Having you here will bond and forge the start to a new era in show creation. Therefore, you earn a huge amount of revenue that we get. Making sure that you're safe in our realm, you spend billions making the hospitality center bigger. The process and DNA scanning more efficient, and the megapixel ratings are now increased to fit the human sight. It is clearly time for this existential and crucial leap in societal creation to take over YouTube, gaming, and the whole movie franchise. So join today by copying the link on your screen.
Not this shit again. Why is he still advertising when he might be responsible for a friend's death?
It's probably because of this thing called, money.
Well, he hasn't confirmed that he knows about the passing. Maybe he can answer a few questions if we travel there.
True, but do you know if he'll let us in?
Maybe, although he knows who I am, so maybe you ask.
Fine, but you gotta sneak in for me as well.
But what if I don't want to trespass a multi-billionaire facility with maximum security?
Don't you want to see if he's in there? The place was bought out to hide any activity that would fly into the government's radar, so you won't be breaking any rules. Technically.
Man, we know we upgraded the place, and we know what it looks like. So I'll find out what's going on when we get there.
Good thing he didn't change locations.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fly to Japan just to visit some dude to Curtis.
Also, why is he our friend now?
Clout.
Ah, okay.
Just look at the stuff in front of us, man.
It looks quite decent. The entrance also looks pretty catchy as well.
Man, I need to get out of here, but I can't. What do I do? Curtis, there are people outside. Let them in. Actuals? Okay, which button though? Third one on the bottom right. Done.
Hello.
Curtis?
Is this real? You've been dead for months.
Not a hologram, right?
Why'd you come here?
You didn't answer his question.
Welcome, people. Can we get your names?
Who are you again?
Zach. Yeah, business partners. We never told you?
No. I knew who he is. You kept talking about him last year.
I have their names, Zach. Don't worry, I'll fill them in later. Well, I still gotta think about this whole cloning thing, so I'll see ya. Sure.
So, why didn't you leave?
That's what I was doing until you two came.
Crazy, but can't you just press the button to head out?
Pretty sure that's not how it works, buddy. And, quite frankly, the 3 of us are stuck now.
What? No, we can't be stuck.
Well, the only way out is to get confirmation to leave.
That you don't have.
Bingo! I need to get his trust before anything could happen, but apparently things went haywire and he managed to clone me. So, who knows what he could really be on about.
Well, we need to find a way out of here before he turns everyone in the town into digital beings.
I agree, but we don't even have admission.
Who even has admission here?
My guess is that Zach himself has the admission. Maybe we should ask him?
Honestly, we should go look around. These legs aren't gonna find Zach all by themselves.
Okay.
Holy crap, this place is huge.
Yeah, I was stuck in the simulation realm, even when the construction on the new parts came out. Even I was shocked when I saw this part of the palace looking thing.
Look, is that the main office?
Yes, it would be. It literally says it, dumbass. Let's go check it out then.
Curtis, what are you doing?
Pushing the door to get it open.
Man, let me do it.
No!
Let me do it.
What, your mom?
Yeah, no.
Ooh, Megaria likes his mother.
That's crazy. Yes, got it. Head in, guys.
What is even the point of doors? If they lock you out, can't you just put a brick wall there instead?
Shut up.
Okay.
Is there a ticket or a key card for the main exit?
Probably not. If we could get into here, then the ticket wouldn't be here.
Why are we here anyway?
Cause funny. Fine. We need to get a map of the area, cause I ain't walking through this place without not knowing where I could be.
Does the map perhaps look like this?
Yes, that looks like a map. Now I can find us a way to myself.
Wow, we're not even close to the other side of the facility.
I was right then. But why make such large things when you're not attracting thousands of people?
Judging by the fact this place is so big and the technology looks like it's from 2050, I think that he never used any money.
Like a fraud?
Maybe, but we don't know much about his past, so we won't know until we uncover things that he's done.
Right now, I just want to look around. So let's keep going. Where are they? Hologram me. Where are they? They should have been here 10 minutes ago. You never programmed me into looking into the cameras. Maybe you should. But that'll take way too long for my standards. We need those 3 now. Maybe you should not think about the money, and maybe you should not make the same mistakes that you did nearly 5 years ago. What? When I came into his house? You and I know what happened next, and it wasn't pretty. Yes. I couldn't leave, I know. And I still need to find him and his friends. They could be anywhere. Should have programmed me to see the cameras. It's okay, man. You're gonna have new friends. Your 6-month streak of being our only member will be broken. Yeah, but what's going on with me in the real world? You and your friends are on a little trip.
Sources say this is the programming room.
Not gonna lie, they need a better name for this room.
How about the room where things happen?
Not to worry. This is where they store the holographic versions of us.
Okay, let's do some digital metal. Something's supposed to happen, or... if I could see them, Curtis, you stubborn piece of shit. What?
Quick, grab the stuff and get out of here.
Where?
I don't know, we need to leave. They're gonna kill us.
But I want to discover the building.
They're gonna discover weird stuff in your mind once they autopsy you.
Fine, but this is all your plan now.
Mine? This was your fault.
Guys, wait up!
What took you so long? We're gonna die.
This is all your fault, just run.
But I've got splitting pains though.
Why? We're in a hurry.
Look! He's gone.
Just keep running.
But no one's there!
You didn't put the stuff in the office?
This place is not just a building, it's like a replaceable bomb.
Makes no sense! Hold on, I'm running out of breath.
Keep running, Megaria, I'll carry him.
You don't have any time.
Ow! It hurts!
Just run.
If you don't make it, I told you so.
You didn't need help.
Nah, I needed to.
I need to know, why did you accept the offer from him?
I actually don't know, but that's not much to worry about. All we know is that we need to not die.
Hurry up.
Massive self-destruction commencing in approximately 30 seconds.
Hey Megaria, we're here. What?
Damn it! Someone help! The exit's right there!
Massive self-destruction commencing in approximately 20 seconds.
Please leave.
No, what happened?
I don't know, just go.
No, Charlie, hobble as fast as you can. I'll try to help Megaria.
Okay.
Massive self-destruction commencing in approximately 10 seconds.
I'm gonna drag you, okay?
It's fine.
Massive self-destruction commencing in approximately 9 seconds.
What if we both make it out? Where will you go?
I'll find a way, don't worry.
Massive self-destruction commencing in approximately 8 seconds.
We just need to keep pushing for the exit.
It's right there, only like 40 or so meters away.
Massive self-destruction commencing in approximately 7 seconds.
We're gonna make it.
6, 5,
We are not gonna make it. Goodbye, cruel world.
4, 3,
Let go of me and jump.
I'll try.
2, 1.
Frick. Frick. I'm awake. Yo, Curtis, Charlie, wake up.
Yo, is this heaven?
No. This looks like hell.
Yeah, we made it out. Seemed quite close, not gonna lie.
Nuh-uh. Yuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Yuh-uh. How? My Parallusion mini lasers didn't work. Well, they got one, but he's not dead. All this money for what? I don't know, maybe you learned something from this? This isn't a child's book where the good guys always win. I'm gonna have my fair share of fame and kill those bastards, especially that Curtis dude. I should've killed him back in 2020, but you can't kill a person who made you, right? Yes, I can. I'm just the way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! 2026, cannot wait.
Can't believe it's already here.
It's gonna be an epic year, I can feel it.